Hi guys, I'm Chelsea. I'm a sophomore and I'm a features writer for Street. And
I'm Daniel. I'm also a sophomore. And I'm just her friend. And
yeah,
I have no other importance in life than that.
And
It's kind of sad, actually.
we are doing a mukbang, and it's an all Wawa mukbang because that was the cheapest option. And I feel like we'll be fulfilling some people's fantasies of just ordering whatever we wanted, and we ordered some weird stuff that I've never tried before.
It's an essential part of the culture here. You
Yeah.
know, like I moved here from like Chicago, and I'd never seen a Wawa before, but then it's totally changed the way I live my life.
Yeah, I'm from Tennessee, and Wawa also
Yeah.
does not exist there.
Now I can be truly nocturnal, you know? I can get food at like 5 in the morning.
And I have.
It's pretty
Done
terrible.
that. Yeah.
It's actually pretty terrible if you think about it.
Okay, so what do we have? We have some chips and stuff, normal stuff. We got 2 milkshakes.
Of some flavor.
Yeah.
We forgot. This might not even be the right order.
Yeah, but we took it
But-
anyways. We have mac and cheese, 2 hot dogs because they were there.
Mm-hmm.
Quesadilla, waffles and bacon because the breakfast menu is still available.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
A
All day
bunch-
breakfast.
A bunch of donuts. Their Thanksgiving sub because it was also there, and
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pretzel. All right, so what do you want to start with?
There's just so much. But I'm gonna start with this Diet Pepsi,
Okay.
which is not at all because everyone who knows me personally understands that my blood vessels are filled with diet sodas at this point in my life.
Okay, but that's not a very interesting option.
But we can like increase in interest as it goes on, you know? This is how you keep someone hooked. It's like in writing. You have to like get them going to the next sentence. At least that's what the writing manual in high school told me.
This looks interesting. This is the
It doesn't look great.
this is the Thanksgiving sandwich. A friend told me that it was really, really good,
Yeah.
even though it looks kind of bad. So,
I mean, but the best things in life often look like the worst things.
dude, like it has like stuffing, turkey, like cranberries, mayonnaise.
There's some like strange purple going on here.
It's cranberries.
That's cranberries?
Yeah.
Cranberries are purple?
I'm like, yeah. Okay, let's try this. I think it's a little cold because we bought this a little while ago.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, I don't really see what's special about this though.
I don't know. I love Thanksgiving food.
Hmm?
Like Thanksgiving food is like my favorite food in the whole world. So I think this is pretty good.
My family doesn't really do Thanksgiving, so
I mean, my
that's
parents
why.
don't either, but like my sister did one time that I visited her.
The
and
one
it was-
time that you visited her.
It was amazing. Like she made a turkey from scratch.
Were you... Wait, she... So she like birthed the turkey?
No, Daniel.
Really?
You know, she like brined it
Okay.
and like put all the stuff in
She
it for like
raised it
3
from
hours.
like a tender young age?
No, she did
Tender
not.
age of 5?
Okay, I misspoke. I'm sorry.
No, you spoke fine. I'm just weird. Yeah, but wait. So this stuff on the top
It's
is
stuffing, I think.
Really?
It's
Wait.
not. It doesn't look the best.
I've never really understood what stuffing is. Like I always watch like these TV shows and they stuff the turkey, but I don't know what they're stuffing it with.
It's like
So-
bread and like fat.
So I used to think it was newspaper or something,
Oh my god.
and then they ate it, and I was like, what is going on here?
Well, you had weird thoughts because that's. I don't know. I feel like there's other stuff in it though, but I just know that it's like bread and fat. I love stuffing though. I think it tastes great.
I mean, I feel like a reoccurring trend in my life is pushing the limits of what you can eat. I have a distinct memory of eating sand, and I don't really remember how I got it. I just know it's like crunchy.
Oh, I feel like that's relatable. I also did a bunch of weird stuff as a kid. Like I remember me and my cousin, we like went to the beach once, and we had like the little tiny fish that like our parents use as bait, and we would just like roll that in sand and say that we made fish sticks. But our parents did not let us eat them, which is probably the right decision.
I mean, if it looks like a fish stick,
It didn't look like a fish stick though.
really.
It looked like a fish covered in sand.
That's a fish stick though, right? You know, like... Actually, I haven't seen a fish stick in a long time.
And they used to have them in the dining hall, I think.
Really?
I don't know, I might be making that up. But it's been... I think I've been to the dining halls once.
Once.
The one time that we went.
The one time that you went, because it was free food. She's very cost effective now, because we're sophomores. We're not on the dining plan anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was mooching off of somebody else's guest pass.
We're just like mooching off the tech companies that come here. They always bring too much pizza, so you know
Yeah.
that's why I love free food.
Everyone should just go to events.
Mm-hmm.
There's always free pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you rate this?
How would I rate this? I would eat it. So like on a scale of yes or no, I'm currently eating it, so it's a yes for me.
I feel like that's not a very high barrier. I would eat a lot of things.
Oh, I don't feel like I'm qualified to judge food because I eat a lot of things. And a lot of the time people are like, is it good or bad? And then I'm like, I ate it. It's fine, right?
I think I would give it a 6 out of 10.
A 6 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've had other Wawa, like, hoagies. I feel like this is okay.
I'll give it a turkey out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the cranberry sauce. It's definitely, like, very Thanksgiving, but... No, I feel like there are better Wawa sandwiches.
I mean, I think the turkey is just like normal preserved turkey, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what makes this special is the cranberry and the stuffing. But
And the
stuffing has like no nostalgic value for me.
Yeah. I mean, like, I never had Thanksgiving either, but it's still good.
But your sister, you know, like, people associate sensations with very specific parts of their life. So now, whenever you eat this, like, questionably... Actually, I'd say it's pretty good. Like, this sub.
Yeah.
You'll remember your sister, you know? Like, even if she dies first, in that case, you would probably cry. And it'd kind of be bad.
Thanks, Daniel.
Mm.
Okay.
Just making sure you thought of your mortality today.
Yeah,
you know?
Daniel likes to remind people of that.
Have you thought of your mortality today?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put this down for now because I want to make sure I have room to eat like more than just that. I think I'm gonna try one of the milkshakes. We got.
Okay, tell me what flavor it is.
Yeah, we're not sure.
What if you drink it and it tastes like orange?
That's not even one of the flavors.
It's not?
Oh, I think this is cookies and cream. This is one of the things that we ordered. Yeah, Wawa milkshakes are really, really good. If you guys haven't had them.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a concrete mixer, right?
It's really thick. This one is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Should we like attempt to eat it with a spoon instead? That's a fork, but
I know, there's a spoon.
yeah, this is the spoon.
I'm like afraid that it's gonna like come out though.
I mean, it already did.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
How else would it enter your mouth? Oh, it's so close
Yeah.
to the. Yeah, there's some sort of audio recording apparatus
It's okay.
in this
It's
pile
okay.
of food, but
But-
thankfully it is safe.
I'm not gonna remove that again.
But I'm not paying 34 straight if I damage it.
Okay.
Just making that clear. It's on the record.
Are you gonna finish eating your
Yeah, I'm gonna finish
half?
this.
I think the milkshakes are pretty good. You should try the other one.
The other one? So this was just this is the pumpkin spice.
Yeah. Because fall is soon approaching.
Yeah.
They had all of these like seasonal things on the menu, like the Thanksgiving sandwich, so we thought we'd give it a shot.
Oh. I mean, you gotta try something new every day because your mortality is something that exists.
Do you like pumpkin spice?
No, not really. Oh, that's my computer. We're just gonna ignore that.
I really like pumpkin spice, even though I'm pretty sure that makes me a white girl. But that's okay. How is it?
This is not the taste I associate with pumpkins.
Really?
Right?
Can I try it?
Yeah. Well, I kind of forgot what pumpkin spice tasted like, right? But it's literally just spice. There's no reason it's pumpkin spice. Right?
Yeah, I would say that that's not very pumpkin-y. It's really sweet. I like it, but
I mean, I like sweet things.
yeah, it's not the best.
Like
I think
this.
the cookies and cream is really solid though. So I would definitely get that again. We are gonna have problems
Really?
finishing this. Yeah.
No, I think I could do it. It's what I tell myself, but yes, I too have doubts. We need to be positive, you know?
Okay,
Like,
what do you want to move on to? I feel like we should save the donuts for like dessert.
that's true. I want to check out this quesadilla.
Okay, yeah. I think I got the beef steak quesadilla. It's just random on the menu.
So what's the difference between like a quesadilla and a taco? Like a flour taco? What's the difference?
Cause you grill. It's like this is like a whole
like grilled.
tortilla. I don't know. I feel like I'm not an expert on these things.
Oh,
But Wawa doesn't sell tacos. Sell quesadillas.
are you sure?
Yeah. I feel like this is gonna taste like a hamburger. Cause that's it's kind of what it looks like.
I mean, Wawa kind of sells everything. So by that logic, wouldn't everything have to taste like everything? So chicken?
What?
Everything tastes like chicken, right? So if Wawa sells everything, and they have to like maintain like reasonable economies of scale, then you know everything is going to taste reasonably similar because they're going to be using similar ingredients, right? So then everything is going to taste like everything, which means it'll taste like chicken.
This does not taste like chicken.
Really?
Yeah, I can promise you that.
Really?
What do you think about this?
It's like a McDonald's hamburger.
Yeah.
It has the ketchup taste. It has like the terrible pickles, you know, and like the distinct feeling of meat. It's like exactly the insides of burger, like without the bun. So if you
This
like
is
trim,
actually a burger,
yeah,
yeah.
if you trim the buns down a lot, you would get this.
I would say overall, it tastes pretty good, but there's like a lot of mustard in here, and it's really like strong. Like it almost
Yeah,
tastes,
there's a lot of stuff dripping around in there.
it almost tastes entirely like mustard, to me.
I mean,
But-
I like mustard.
No, like how much does it cost? This costs like $4. Like I think that's pretty good for $4. And I didn't like add any of the extra things. We could have added more stuff, but we were in a rush.
Yeah. I mean, that's like our lives nowadays. Everyone has so many things scheduled. But what is the meaning of it all?
To get a job.
See, I feel that. But you also need to ask yourself whether that job is something you would want to do. Like, if I was paid to do this all the time, I would do it. But you don't.
Well, you're also not getting paid to do this at all. In fact, you paid.
Yeah, I paid. Actually, I paid. We go to university with like $10 billion of endowment, and they can't even pay for this, you know? I had to pay for it. And I'm obviously very impoverished.
Okay, Daniel.
That's not how you pronounce that word, but you know, you get what I'm saying.
But Street is not like a part of the university, so we don't get money from them.
Oh yeah, they're independent. Good job, guys.
Independent journalism.
Yeah, good job.
And that's why we can do silly things like this. We just have to pay for it ourselves.
You're telling me the university would improve this?
I mean, I'm sure they would. Like, Penn does a bunch of really weird, silly stuff all the time.
Yeah, but I feel like... Well, you could spin it as an experiment, right? Let's say, because like, we're ranked really high. We're ranked really high for like healthcare stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be like an experiment on how fat you get when you eat an amount of food.
I feel like there are lots of experiments about... There's like a lot of data about that already, and the conclusion is that you shouldn't do something like this.
Really?
Like, how many calories do you think that we're going to consume by the end of this?
I'm aiming for 8,000. I told you 6,000 before, but that was conservative. I think we could do it.
Well, I wonder like how much this all was anyways. Because I can't tell.
Like in terms of calories.
Yeah, but you know, like if you ate this whole bag of chips,
Mm-hmm.
it would be like 800 calories by
We could
itself.
find out. Okay, let me just quickly remember how to read.
Wait, why don't we put this down?
Yeah, I've been holding it for a while. I was really getting into being a table. Really understand how tables feel.
Alright, let's
What?
do some math.
Yeah, we got 8 servings per container. And then one serving is 160 calories, which means it is 1610 times 8, which is... I'm a computer scientist. Computers do this for me.
Well, I'm an English major, so I don't know how to do math anymore.
But numbers are just words, if you think about it. Okay, but it should be...
Someone's gonna watch this and laugh because it takes so long. But I can't do this in my head.
Look, I'm sleep deprived.
1280.
Oh, thank you.
1280. Okay.
Yes.
So if you ate this whole thing, it'd be like half of your daily value of calories.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's really sad is that I can find employment, but people who can do this math can't. The hiring system is broken. So like...
Well, I can't do that math and I can't find employment, so...
Yeah, but that's like how it's supposed to work, right? Sorry, English majors. You all do worthwhile work.
Yeah.
You all do worthwhile work.
We'll see what the outcome is when I graduate. But
You
that's 2
all
years
do
away.
worthwhile work.
Okay, Daniel. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try this hot dog.
Okay, I will also join you in eating this hot dog.
I did not know that Wawa had hot dogs.
It's conveniently labeled hot dog.
Yeah.
I really like that about the packaging.
Wait, what was that like giant one they had?
They have like a bacon cheesy hot dog or something.
it was
It's like
like-
800 calories.
Yeah, but
I really wanted it.
there were
It sounded so tempting. I don't even know what it looks like.
Yeah, there weren't like any there, so we had to settle for the normal hot dogs, which are only like 175. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
Yeah, better than Costco, right? Is it?
I don't think so. Like
Like Costco's got some crazy offerings.
the Costco hot dogs are like a foot long, right?
What? A foot long?
Yeah, like the hot dog. It's been a long time since I've been to Costco.
That's not. You're overestimating how long a foot is.
This, right? I feel like there are some... I don't want to talk about this anymore because I feel like there are going to be some inappropriate jokes.
This is why computer science is not an engineering major.
This is a very average hot dog.
I want ketchup. You think I could like take some of like the ketchup from inside of that and just add ketchup?
I mean, I guess. It's kind of plain.
I mean that's mustard, right?
Yeah. And there's ketchup in there.
Is it no? Is it a? Should I be doing this?
It doesn't matter.
Is this safe for the children at home? Will they get like some unsavory ideas of like what they can do with their food at the dinner table? Okay,
Whoa,
this
that's
seems
not
like a
gonna
bad
work.
idea.
That's not gonna work.
It's too runny. It's gonna run off onto me.
Just eat the hot dog. Oh wow. I don't know if we're gonna make it
Really?
to the donuts.
I mean, we could keep going for a while. And you could just talk. I
Well-
could just eat.
What's your capacity like right now?
I try not to think about it.
Okay. I feel like I'm at like 55%, which
See,
is not good.
The weird thing about the human body is that like it'll tell you it's doing the best it can, and then you'll push it further, and you'll do more. You know,
We can push it.
like it was like that time my band director had everyone reach as high as they could, and then she told them to reach higher, and then they did, and she was like, "You didn't know you could do that, could you?" So for me, I just keep eating until I die. That's
really inspirational, actually.
yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Okay. Oh, but we still haven't opened the breakfast waffle thing and the mac and cheese. Those are two main things. And we just have some chips and candy and stuff. And then like a bunch of donuts. The donuts are super like well priced. It's like $1 or $2 each, and they're really good.
You said the cinnamon roll was good, right?
The cinnamon roll was really good, but I think last time I like heated up in the microwave, and it was like amazing.
If we generate enough friction, we could like get an equivalent effect.
That's gross. Generate friction doing what? I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just apologetic, but we're at 20 minutes.
Oh,
So, like, for the rest of it, just try to, like, don't eat too much. Just, it's gonna get a little too long. if we
Really?
keep doing the same thing. So, like, since you're about halfway through the food, so just kind of, like, eat a little bit, talk about it, do something quirky, and then,
Oh,
Okay, so like just like try a little bit
Yeah,
of
because
everything.
I don't need to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, on that topic, I
What if we
guess.
try to eat quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's
I
go
guess I have to eat
to
quicker.
let's go to the waffles. They excuse me. They don't look the best, and also I can't open this, so
Okay. Can we turn this?
thanks so much.
This is why computer science is an engineering major.
Okay.
Are you gonna put the
it came with
syrup on top of the bacon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, like syrup and bacon is so good.
Really?
Yeah,
I just don't eat a lot of bacon anymore.
it's like sweet and salty. Okay, do
The tech companies don't give it out at their info sessions.
you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I will try some of this miraculous combination that apparently I've been living my life without.
Daniel,
The floor gets to try it.
Listen, we'll clean that up later.
Look, we're including everyone. We include everyone, including the Earth. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna take this waffle. This waffle is rock hard. I don't know how I feel about this.
The back does not look like a waffle. We've been
Wow.
scammed. It's like a cookie with a waffle shape.
Wow, it actually is like a cookie. Like it's hard.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hard. What happened here? It's got grill marks. Can we grill this?
I don't know. Okay. For the hot dogs, I would say those were extremely average. This is below average. I would not recommend getting this.
I mean, I would still eat this.
You would eat anything. You would eat everything here.
I could, yeah. I maintain that I could, you know. There's no worries about my capacity at all. You know.
Okay. How's the bacon?
Bacon's always good.
Okay.
I feel like it's hard to mess up bacon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a
You
bit.
just have to heat it. You know, like, how hard could that be?
Yeah, that's totally like the pre-cooked like microwavable bacon. You know what I mean? Like they sold those at Walmart. and
No, I
stuff.
don't cook.
Okay. It's not even cooking. Okay.
I don't do anything in my household.
Okay. Let's try the mac and cheese, which I've had many times before because I love Wawa mac and cheese. But Daniel's never had it.
Maybe I've had it before. I don't really remember what happened last year. I was like on 4 hours of sleep constantly. You know, I kind of forgot everything.
Yeah, I remember. Daniel lived in the same hall as me, and he was always up at like 2
Yeah,
a.m.
people will wake up at like 5 in the morning, and I would still be awake. It was kind of bad. It's also why I love Wawa. Even though I don't go there that often, I don't know half their offerings.
Well, now you know like pretty much everything they got.
Yeah, but I think it's more interesting to be a man of contradictions. Yeah.
I don't think you should try to finish that. I think you should just eat this instead. Daniel. I'm gonna have to sweep the floor after this. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Did you want me to remove my fork?
It's fine.
Yeah, this is just as good as I remember. Which is to say, like, not that good, but I think this is really satisfying if you're, like, going through a crisis or just really hungry.
I mean, you don't even have to chew it that much.
Yeah.
So, like, if you've given up on life,
Just go
this is, like,
straight
the
down.
optimal, yeah. And then, like, unlike other kinds of food that they feed people who don't like to chew, you know, it's tasty, as opposed to something like porridge.
It's really salty, though. That's the one thing. They also have, like, different flavors of mac and cheese, which I've never tried before.
Yeah?
I was thinking
Like
about
what?
getting it. I don't know. I think they have, like, buffalo mac and cheese and, like, some other stuff, but I don't know if it's as good as the original.
What if they had, like, mac and cheese, but it was dessert mac and cheese?
That's just gross.
So,
Like dessert
like
pizzas?
fudge. Yeah, like dessert pizzas.
I don't like dessert pizzas.
You don't like dessert pizzas? What about cookie cake? That's like a dessert pizza. That's like basically
It's
dessert
not dough.
pizza.
It's not the same kind of dough, though.
Yeah, but like, it's flat and you cut it into slices.
So that doesn't make something a pizza.
You're right. A wheel could be cut into slices but
A pie is cut into slices. It's not. Wait, this is stupid.
but you call it a pizza pie.
Oh, that's true.
Mm.
Oh, I guess pizza is a pie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Do we do the donuts now, or do we go into the snacks?
I think we should do the donuts because those are the last thing that's like actually from Wawa.
Yeah, you could get this. I'm not gonna say anywhere because I've never seen this brand before, but
It's probably anywhere.
probably anywhere.
Okay. So there. This was like a. What was that? An
Chocolate
apple?
croissant?
Oh
No.
yeah, this was chocolate croissant.
That's a
apple
cop-
fritter.
fritter.
Yeah, it's an apple fritter. This is a cinnamon roll. This is just like a glazed donut. And I forgot what
Glazed
this is.
donut.
I think it's the apple cinnamon.
That's
maybe.
that's like an apple cinnamon donut or
Okay.
something. Apple cider donut.
Oh,
you were
yeah,
excited
apple
you were
cider,
you were
yeah.
excited. You were like, what does it mean to be an apple cider donut?
No, I've never seen that before. But yeah, you're right. It does look a lot like Federal donuts.
Yeah, with like the powdering, that sort of outer coating.
It's pretty good. It's not as good as Federal donuts, but it's
Yeah, but
pretty good.
Federal donuts cost like 5 times as much.
That's very true. This is 99 cents.
Right. I'm interested in this chocolate croissant. It's got like this interesting spiral pattern. It's very aesthetically pleasing.
And chocolate croissants are really good. That sounded very crunchy.
Mm-hmm. It's very crispy.
Is it good?
It's filled with Nutella, I think.
Really?
I don't know. Whenever I eat these like chocolate filled things, I'm always like, they filled this with Nutella, or like some equivalent like hazelnut chocolate spread, or maybe I just equate everything to Nutella.
Yeah, maybe then.
Yeah,
Is it good?
I like it. I mean, I wouldn't eat this exclusively. There are like some foods that I would eat exclusively.
I could eat donuts exclusively.
Really?
I love donuts.
But I feel like donuts encompasses a lot of things. You know, there's
Yeah.
even like savory donuts now.
What do you mean?
Like there's some place in LA that makes like a donut chicken sandwich, where like the buns are donuts and then there's chicken in the
But that's
middle.
not savory though. They're just doing like a sweet savory thing together.
It's savory. Well, you could just take the chicken out and suddenly, well, that's not really a donut anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to find loopholes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say the cinnamon sugar donut is pretty good for only being like $1.
Yeah, that's definitely like some sort of Nutella. There's like nuts in here.
Okay.
Well, it's not labeled as containing nuts, so I guess if you're some of my friends, don't go to Wawa. You'll die because of your nut allergies.
Thank you for the much needed PSA.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm here anytime. You know, anytime you need a PSA, just bring me up.
I want to try this apple fritter.
That's
It's,
so
like,
huge.
Gigantic. I love apple fritters though.
I'm always like curious how they manage to construct these things.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
like
know.
chunks of apple in them.
Like, I don't know why it's like so weirdly shaped. Like sometimes they're made like cinnamon rolls, but I don't know if that's like how they actually do it.
Maybe it's like some types of rock. They like put them through like intense pressure. So like the expectations of your parents to succeed in life.
One, two, eight together.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's pretty good. I would definitely get this. This apple fritter is really good.
I would prefer there to be more apples in here. So,
Maybe.
like, I like my apple fritters to be like made mostly out of apples. So then I can trick myself into thinking I'm eating a healthy life.
You can't
No.
trick yourself into thinking that if you're eating an apple fritter.
No, it's a health conscious decision. There are apples in it. You know, apple's good. I really respect Steve Jobs.
Would you want to get hired by Apple?
I'll take anyone who will give me a job.
Yeah.
You know, just add me on LinkedIn. You know, I'm Daniel. I won't tell you my last name actually, because that would be a privacy issue. But if you can find me, I'll open you with welcome arms. You know.
His LinkedIn is very professional.
It has emojis on it now, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And also, my top skill is I forget if it's caffeine tolerance or finding free food, but it's very applicable. It's very representative of what I'm capable of
I
as a
endorse
person.
you for all of those skills.
Yeah, I know. I have more recommendations for finding free food than Python programming, and I'm a TA for that class. So
That just means that
it just means that I'm so like
good.
that's how impressive I am.
Yeah.
You know, please add me on LinkedIn.
my LinkedIn has nothing on it because I.
You don't need things.
Yeah, it's like not necessary for me, but also I'm just
Okay.
been too lazy to put
I'm
anything.
gonna try this cinnamon roll. I'm very excited actually.
Yeah, this old-fashioned donut. I think that's like what it's called. It's really good. Like, I think this is the best that I've had out of all of them.
There's like so much cinnamon paste in this.
Yeah, but that's like good.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
good.
best cinnamon rolls are like them.
Like most of the cinnamon rolls I've eaten, you know, it's just bread, and then like a little, like tiny layer, like a sprinkle of cinnamon. You don't really get. You want like the cinnamon to be oozing out too.
And they do like the cream cheese. Like that's a lot of cream cheese. That's how you know it's a good deal.
Wait, the frosting's supposed to be cream cheese.
Yeah, it's cream cheese frosting.
I mean, I feel like most frostings are just frosting.
No, it's cream cheese. Like that's what's supposed to go on cinnamon rolls. And it definitely is. The last time I had it.
Am I just like taste blind?
I don't know. I might be wrong. Okay, I feel like I'm like 90% full. So I haven't gone over yet. Okay, that was like everything that was Wawa stuff.
Yeah, now we have some generic snacks.
Well,
Get some more Pepsi, I guess.
I mean, okay, I noticed that like
I've never had one of these before. Also
last
excited
time-
for this.
Sorry, that like the last Mukbang we did, it was like 22 minutes total or something. So do you want us to do this, or we
You
could
can
like?
you can do it if you want. We cut the other one down. That ended up being like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
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 Yeah, we'll cut this one down. Too,
Okay, cool.
So,
Okay.
It doesn't even have to if you don't want.
but you don't have to. Yeah, that's it.
And how do you feel?
I can keep eating.
Yeah,
I love eating.
Yeah.
I think I can do it.
One thing I say while we pause is just like at the end when you're done, just make sure to do a sign off. Like, you know, I'm here, and we're this. Like, say your title to your street. Actually, do you work for street or do you?
No. No, I'm just very pre-professional.
You just run off with that. And then just say like, make sure to check out this year's dining guide.
Oh yeah.
Out.
September 25th,
Yeah.
I think. I'm
Just make sure to pick up a copy of this year's dining guide and check out 24th Street.
okay. Wait, it is 25th. Okay, cool. So regular snacks.
Regular snacks.
All right. Daniel says he's never had a Slim Jim.
I don't really think I eat much like preserved meat at all.
Well, that's probably better for you.
I like my meat fresh, and then really overcooked, so it's not fresh anymore.
That's gross. What are you talking about?
My parents they overcook everything, so like I didn't have like a medium rare thing at all until I started traveling in high school for like competitions. It was kind of tragic.
Yeah.
Maybe they're part of the reason why I'm so taste blind. Like they don't use any spices in their cooking at all.
Your parents?
Yeah,
what,
they just-
the Chinese.
They use like ginger. Actually, my dad's from this part of China that's really known for super spicy food.
Yeah.
So like all of that spice, but like that has like floured for Algernon to my taste buds. So how do I open this?
I don't know. I kind of messed it up. If you want, you can just
Oh.
eat the other end of this too.
What, Lady in the Trampet?
No.
No. You're right. Maybe I'll just eat the plastic too.
No, please don't.
I mean, I feel like the audience would enjoy it.
I mean, probably, but
Can I do this? I give up. Like, just give me half of this.
tell me what you think. I love Slim Jims, even though they're really bad for you.
I was expecting this to be like the same texture all the way through, but it's like a casing, and then
it's,
like
like, soft
fibers.
on the inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really curious how they managed to achieve this. How does one make a Slim Jim?
Probably a tube.
Excuse me.
Okay.
All right. So other snacks. Should we
Yeah.
should we move on to other snacks?
We will deal with the leftovers later. I will deal with the leftovers later.
Okay. We still have savory snacks and we have some sweet snacks here.
Okay.
I'm really interested in these Starburst gummies.
Yeah, I've never seen them before.
You know,
We can try.
my mom told me to add more color to my diet, so you know now we've got some like bright pink, some lime green.
Alright.
Yeah. These are very colorful, you see? Like, who else in the world is gonna add like this color to their diet today?
Probably lots of Americans.
Yeah, probably lots of Americans, because this is a big company, but still. I'm part of one of those select many Americans.
Yeah. Starbursts are like my favorite candy.
I prefer like Sour Patch Kids.
Oh,
This
Sour
is
Patch Kids are
basically
really
a
good.
Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah. I think it's
basically
not
the same thing.
I think it's not as good as the Sour Patch Kid, but it's still pretty good.
Are Starburst and Sour Patch Kids under the same company? So
They
if
might
not,
be.
they should sue each other. I want to watch that happen. I'll pop popcorn and everything.
I feel like there's probably one giant candy conglomerate that owns everything, just like Coca-Cola. Maybe
But
Coca-Cola.
literally Pepsi exists.
Yeah, but they also
Yeah.
own a bunch of like sub things, right?
Sub things?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I was in Japan, they like own a water company. They have like so many more drinks in Japan. They're all owned by like Pepsi or Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah.
And here it's just Pepsi. So now I'm
No.
so disappointed whenever... Well no, Wawa is great. I'm disappointed by most vending machines. Vending machines have to step up their game.
No, but that's actually not true though. Like Pepsi definitely owns a bunch of drinks. I just don't know which ones.
They own some surprising stuff. I feel like one of them owns like Lipton.
Yeah.
You know? And then like, how many... that doesn't fit their image at all,
Like,
you know?
Coca-Cola owns Fanta.
Lipton is not something I would drink while doing most things academically here at Penn late at night in a hurry because the deadline is approaching. This is very large.
Yeah, we got. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a giant.
Here,
really
next to this
thick-
Pepsi cap for scale, it's like a Pepsi cap.
It's like a Kit Kat.
It is very large. I wish I had a better vocabulary to describe like how thick this is.
This is great. I love Kit Kats.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm not appreciating it as much right now because I really want to stop eating.
I mean, it's a Kit Kat. Like, what more do you... It's like a giant Kit Kat. It's exactly what you would expect.
Extra crunchy, I guess.
Mhm. There's, like, no surprises here. Unlike, if you enlarge an ant, it'll collapse in on itself because, like, it can't support its own weight. So that's a surprise.
Well, that's
But
not
this-
what
but
Ant-Man
this-
told me.
A science in Ant-Man makes me so angry, but we can talk about that some other time.
But I mean, like, all of Marvel doesn't make sense, actually. But
Yeah, like how they're taking Spider-Man out of the MCU.
okay, that's not science, but sure.
How are they gonna write him out like that? They're gonna like have to do some serious BS, and that's gonna destroy all the investment I have in the series, you know?
Yeah, I'm really sad. But we'll see
Like-
what happens.
Like
Jeez,
my
boss.
story, my boy Thanos, his story is gonna get trashed.
This story's already over.
You're right, he's dead. Twice? Yeah, dead twice. Or like, you could think of it as he's died every single time someone has watched Endgame. So like, he's died many times.
And most people watch Endgame more than once.
Yeah. I feel like that's a privilege, you know? I only get to die once.
Not if somebody films it, I guess.
Okay, so... You have a friend who likes these? You said?
Yeah. Oh, my boyfriend is obsessed with like.
Oh, yeah,
jalapeno
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Alright, so, why though? What's so great about jalapenos?
Jalapenos taste great.
Yeah, but like, it's like eating a pain bomb. Why do people
Jalapenos
say...
are like not the spiciest pepper though.
Are they?
They're like okay. Yeah,
Well,
like
it's a
this.
chip, but like, it's got a little bit of zing.
It's not spicy, but they're really good. Like jalapeno chips are.
I would
amazing.
actually enjoy this. Can I take this?
Yeah, if you want.
I don't know. We'll fight each other to the death for the remaining food after this video.
Dude, you can take all the donuts. I would love
Really?
it if you took all the donuts.
But I don't want the donuts. I want the mac and cheese.
You can take the mac and cheese. I want my roommates might want
We should
it.
talk about this later. We should talk about this later.
Alright. Well, that was everything.
Yeah, is that everything?
We tried everything.
Are we done with everything?
How do you feel right now?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
And this is the truth. I could eat more. And if you want to watch me eat more, you're not gonna get to because we're gonna stop the video now.
Yeah.
But I could eat more.
I would say that I feel good. I feel like I need to stop now.
Yeah.
This has been fun.
Mhm.
So again,
Probably not eat this.
I'm Chelsea, 34th Street features writer.
Mhm.
This is Daniel.
Yes, I'm Daniel. I'm her friend. Find me on LinkedIn. Please connect with me. I'm always looking for internship opportunities. You know, any term, fall, spring, winter, summer, I'll do it.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. And we just did this mukbang as a part of the Streets fall dining guide, and that's gonna come out September 25th.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it because I love food and I want to know where the food is.
Yeah, we always do a bunch of reviews. We got personal essays and a bunch of other stuff, weird, quirky stuff, including this mukbang. So,
yes, including this mukbang.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.
Yep.